it's overpowering for him. Let me tell you, it's overpowering for me. Will and Bianca, who are clients of Emerge, thank you very much for coming tonight. I know it's a big effort, and also Will's brought his younger sister with him. So thank you very much. What you have just seen is just one example, but it's symbolic of the women and children that we see. Often faces get lost when we talk about statistics. So it's important to remember that these statistics are real women, mothers, sisters, children and friends. 1 woman a week dies due to family violence. This, though, as shocking as it is not the only issue that we need to address. Intimate partner violence is responsible for more ill health and premature death in Victoria for women aged between 14 and 45 than any other well-known risk factors, including high blood pressure, obesity and smoking. 59% of this ill health is anxiety and depression. Family violence cost the Australian economy $14.7 billion in 2013. This same amount has been spent on military missions since 1999. You may feel powerless, but we can all act to help reduce this cost and these unacceptable statistics. Emerge Women and Children Support Network is a small grassroots organisation. We are one of the few independent refuges in Victoria. Why is this important? Because unlike bigger organisations that run multi-programs across many areas, we specialise in just one area, assisting women and children fleeing violence. We offer accommodation and support. In the last year, 76% of the women and children that stayed in our refuge were born in 13 other countries outside of Australia. These women have even more complex issues to address. Being independent allows us to be innovative and know that the money goes directly where it is needed. It enables us to work with what we know about family violence and the trauma that it brings about and working with its aftermath. This is a very difficult and complex issue to address. Refuge families like Susie and her children arrive after her partner has held a knife to her 2-year-old in the car park of a shopping centre. Sarah, whose partner drove her into a tree while she was pregnant with her second child. Anne, with 5 credit cards amounting to $50,000 that her partner has taken out in her name without her knowledge. This funding would allow us to join up 2 programs that we currently offer. I Wish for Women, which is a 6-week support group that is educational and works through a variety of themes, and Art Therapy that we have been offering to children since 2009. Supporting early intervention changes futures. Supporting women and children earlier while they are still in the refuge, we know leads to dramatically improved outcomes. We would like to call this new program Black and White to Colour, in honour of Will and his mum's work. What will this new group look like? We would like to hope that we will assist 80 women and children, would be assisted over the 12 months. We would start the group in our communal space with an art therapist and a case manager. We have a case manager, Jill. For 6 weeks, they would work together in family units in a small group on various themes, including safety, containment, and change. Children would separate and work together using art as the medium, and women the same. Then they would come together to discuss and work on family pieces over the 6 weeks. Family pieces may include writing from mum about grief and loss, but one of the main areas of growth is that they're working together as a new family on their future. This may be the first time that mum has actually heard how her children felt about the abuse and the impact that it has had on them. It also cements mum's idea about keeping her children safe and not going back to the perpetrator. Short-term outcomes would see women with improved self-esteem, increased independence, increased emotional regulation, and less depression and anxiety. In children, reduced trauma indicators, improved behaviours at school and in childcare, and increased confidence. Previously with the children's group, we've seen a 40% reduction in trauma indicators when using art therapy as the intervention. Art therapy, together as a family, enables them to address the trauma and express their feelings. The group would assist women to understand, share and support their own feelings, and in turn understand and address their children's experience and feelings, which often have been overlooked in the sheer face of survival. It would also address the particular issues for multicultural women. This then builds family resilience. Women and children can move forward, understanding their new life won't be without challenges, but they have some skills and tools to help them start again as a new family. 10,000 would allow us to run this group for a year. 25,000 would allow us to run the group and have a university research department run an evaluation alongside the group. Monash and Swinburne have both agreed to partner with us. This evaluation would enable us to take the evidence to the Department of Health and Human Services to ask for ongoing funding for the program. Thank you for your funding. Your funding helps us to provide hope for our women and children.